So it is Sunday. Sundays are very chill. They're very get ready for the week. I'm sitting here looking at some ads right now, and I just want to show you guys, like, I'm a business owner at this point, not a closer myself. I run the sales processes of other clients, but I am now on the mission to become amazing at ads, and it's kind of working. So let me show you guys this. Okay, you see the green? 3.24 is return on ad spend. That means you spend $1, you make $3.24 back. And we're still in the testing sort of period here, but we're getting booked calls very, very cheap. Like $280 for a decent quality booked call is pretty dang good in my opinion. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at quality of calls, and here on the calendar, it looks like we've had one today, 1, 2, 3 calls are getting booked. The other thing that I'm doing right now is looking at a car. So you guys let me know what you think I should buy. I'm looking at one of these. I like this a lot. This is sick. Or an Audi R8. I can't really make my mind up as to which one I want. I don't want a Lambo. Everybody has a Lambo down here. I don't want McLaren 720S. They're sick. I don't want to deal with maintenance and everything.
Can't stand still, got a flaming heart, can't get my
Someone just starting out, what do you think is the best path for them to, become successful?
One is like self-discipline. Like, I can say skills, I can say all this stuff and business models, but it's self-discipline. It's like, can you do the work? Can you control your mind? Can you not harm yourself is the biggest thing. Like, you got bad habits, you jerking off all day, are you eating junk food? See what I'm doing right now? Good habits. So I'm 24, I've made a little bit over $5 million since 2021. I've got the watches, I got the AP, got a G-Wagon, and I have a full ocean waterfront view in Miami. And it made me very unhappy. So it's 2:30 right now. I had some pretty bad thoughts earlier. I've made a lot of money. June was one of our biggest months in a long time. And I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. I'm fed up. I'm just burnt out. I'm uninspired, kind of a mess right now. So in today's video, what I want to talk about is setting expectations for you guys. What is it like to take the trips, to make the money, to live in the crib? Like, I'm 60 something floors up right now. I see this every single morning. What is the reality of that? Not the shit you see on Instagram. What is it actually like? This cost more than the house I grew up in. I could show you tax records or whatever it is. And I'll be honest with you, I don't care about this at all. This means nothing to me. I only have this because it was sort of a commemorative thing because other people's opinions. That's the sole reason that I even have this, right? I like the apartment, that's for me. The car, a little bit for other people's opinions, but it is not necessarily a race car. So guys, as of recently especially, I have had probably one of the weirdest mental times that I've ever been through. And I pride myself on being a very mentally strong person. But over the last 2 months, 3 months, I've had a rough time, to be quite honest with you. I think part of it is I'm quitting nicotine, and it's absolutely horrible for your brain, just resets all your brain chemistry. But the other part is I'm at this weird crossroads where I'm kind of like falling out of love with info. I don't like the way the industry is. I don't like the way a lot of people are doing it, and I don't want to be grouped in with those people. And at the same time, I am dealing with the real effects of success, which you guys think at the start, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna make all this money, all my problems are solved. Buddy, do I have news for you? I had money problems when I was broke. I couldn't afford this. I can't do this. I can't get into this. I can't buy this. It was that sort of problems. But now I have people problems. I can't trust this person. This person stabbed me in the back. I can't solve this emotional trauma that this person has with money. I can't control this situation. There's a lot more when you become well known. All these problems have arose recently in the last year that I never had. I've lost so many people. I lost my grandpa, lost my childhood best friend, lost my friend Hamiz that I met when I moved to Miami. All these bad things have been happening, and I've been kind of taking a step back from posting and from thinking. And I'm like, okay, is this what life is like when you make a lot of money? It's just bad things happen, people fuck you over, people die, which is a part of life anyway. Your happiness is severely sacrificed. Your stress levels are through the roof at all times. Is that what it's like to make a lot of money? Like, this is gonna be your reality at some point as well. And I can tell you guys, like, I've spoken to a couple of my really successful friends. They're dealing with the same thing. They're kind of like, yeah, it's complicated. Like, you make all this money and you get to like your dreams, and then you're like, is this better than where I started? Is this life better than the life of somebody that lives a simple, quality life? They have good relationships. They don't have all this stress. They don't have these problems. You know, it makes you think and it makes you ponder. And that's solely the point of this video, is to just make you guys ponder the fact that you're told all these things. You're told, yeah, go make money, go do this, go do all these things. But is it really the best thing for you to do? And I'm not gonna answer that in this video. That's the whole point. I want you to think about this on your own. Because I will tell you, I'm not as happy as I was before, but this leads me to my next point, which is happiness is not the sole KPI that we're striving for. If you wanna be great at something, you wanna be elite, happiness doesn't really have room to fit in the equation. You can be happy once you've made it. You can be happy once you're satisfied and you're content with where you're at. But if your goals are astronomical, like mine are very high. I'm like right here right now, the goals are like up here. If that's the case, you have a limit on your happiness, because happiness is a byproduct of satisfaction. Satisfaction is from contentment. I won't be content until I get where I want to go. So how can I be happy until that happens? And maybe I am wrong, guys, but I can only do my best to share these thoughts with you. But maybe I need to enjoy the process more. Maybe I need to enjoy the journey more, not be so hard on myself. But these are the real problems that I'm dealing with actively as a 24-year-old millionaire that you guys will probably deal with. And nobody ever told me this. Like, no one told me this. None of the course guys, none of the gurus, none of the fucking people I've followed online. Nobody told me this. You have an understanding of the expectations that it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like, what it's going to be like. It's a lot easier when you get hit with it, even if it's bad. Whereas if you're like, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows, I'm gonna make all this money, my life's gonna be amazing. Not how it works. Life still is life. I don't think that ever changes. I don't think that ever goes away. I think you just have more money now. And that opens up a can of worms in itself. If you don't have discipline, it can destroy you. Like I know a couple guys right now that started making a lot of money for the first time and it completely changed their personality, completely changed their values. They're kind of cooked now. Today, we are doing something a little bit different. We are golfing with Gavin, Closer Cartel student, appointment setter, high ticket closer.
And all of the above.
I'm trash at golf. He, I think, is decent. So we're playing for $1,000 today. It's new content on the channel. So you guys are about to enjoy a very entertaining vlog.
Nice shot.
Ooh. Wow. Wow, bro.
How are you feeling?
It's in the bunker.
You think we're gonna beat him?
Dude, I'm fucked.
Hey, now this is third time's a charm.
I watched a video earlier on how to hit these ones, so I think I got it.
There we go.
You're like this.
That's in.
So Gavin's selling a TikTok shop coaching offer, and that's a super hot offer right now. So we made $1,000 today, which would be what, probably like 3 or 4 deals?
Yeah.
With the offer price?
Yeah.
There we go, look at that ball on that ridge. Bro's got a fucking rangefinder and everything.
You're 100 away.
Crazy exposure.
That was good. I think on your other ones, you're probably like hitting the top of the ball, but that one you stayed down.
So you're up by how many strokes right now? 2?
Well, we don't even know yet because we haven't hit it.
Well, like in the current standing 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So you want to hit about 1 inch behind the ball.
Yep.
Sit.
Oh, fuck me.
I'll take it. Okay, I think this is for par. You idiot. Par, bogey, double bogey. Shit.
How do you feel about the competition right now? Who do you think is gonna win?
Obviously, I'm going to have to say me, but it's a tough one. I'll tell you that right now. It's very tough. Certainly not easy out here.
Gavin, this is where the coons jumped us.
Okay, that's enough of that.
I won't be honest, I'm probably cooked. Gavin is pretty damn good. Bro, those first 2 he cranked. You know what I have though on my side is I have beginner's luck, for sure.
On the tree. You could definitely hit that. The key is to see the shot.
Oh, this is...
Well, you might have a better line.
Bro, that was like spot on dink.
I know. Oh wait, here, hang on now.
This will go that far, right?
Yes.
Spending $1,000 on just a tournament right now. How can someone do this?
In this economy, Si, nobody can do that comfortably. But I'm going out on a risk today. I'm taking a chance on myself, keep testing my luck. But the answer to your question is high ticket sales.
Oh, I did it, Gavin.
Good hit?
Dude, that was perfect. I'm learning how to golf.
Here.
The blonde lady brought me a nice drink.
Fuck me.
I might win. Listen, $1,000, beginner's luck. You got a clip ball.
Yes! Oh my. Fuck! Good hit. Hey, folks at home, look at that scorecard. No erase marks, no scratches, no hesitation. I shit myself.
This is my third time playing.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is you guys in the comments, because it's tie, so we don't know who gets the money. Here's what we're gonna do, because Gavin and I are also gonna go fishing. We're gonna do a fishing.
Oh.
Everybody asked for vlogs. I posted on my Instagram story, I said, what do you guys wanna see? No business, no learning how to make money. I wanna see vlogs. So we're gonna give you vlogs. But you guys comment how we decide this tie. Like, how do we break this tie? Gavin and I will go do it.
What activity to do to break the tie? With fishing, I'm gonna have to go to like PetSmart or Petco and bring my own fish to act like I catch those, because I'm gonna get cooked.
This is what happens when you join Closer Cartel. You ever think this would happen?
No, I joined May 14th, I believe. So it's been a little bit over a year. And now we're golfing and losing money and losing golf balls.
How much money did you make today, though?
I made $1,000 today. So thankfully I didn't lose it yet.
Good morning, lads. It is Monday. I am making a nice little Americano. Oh wait, do I have water? Oh, there's no water in it. Okay, that was almost bad. Almost blew up my espresso machine. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about people and about relationships. Look at the little Trump flag in the corner. If you guys don't stand for our boy, you can unsubscribe from this channel. Anyway, I have had the great fortune to make some amazing relationships. And I'm not a name dropper, but just for context, everybody that you guys know, other than Tate challenged me to a fist fight and blocked me on Twitter. I have met or has become a good friend of mine if they were cool. And that doesn't happen by chance. And I don't actively try to make these things happen. That's the other thing as well. So the first secret to this whole thing, guys, is you have to be cool. And it's probably the most important secret. Everything else I say after this fact is kind of dependent upon that. Cool doesn't mean, oh, look at my Gucci. Oh, look at my, like, guys, this is like just a basic t-shirt. Look at my house. Like, I have a TV stand. I have guns everywhere. Nothing crazy. There's no like designer. There's no like bullshit. So it's not the stuff you have. It's not what you wear. That's not what being cool is. Being cool is like, can I go into a social situation and I can actually not look like an idiot? Like, you guys know that guy, you bring him around your other friend group and he just fucks it up. Like, he just says something stupid. Like, don't be that guy. For example, Iman, you guys will find this out because today I am in Digital Launchpad. I want you to imagine that your life felt like a video game. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want. Relationships always seem to go your way. Deals are always closed in your favor. And money, well, money flows to you with ease. Now, this life is possible, but only for those who master the skills of negotiation and persuasion. So my DL course comes out today. I go live here in a couple hours with the Discord for the Digital Launchpad students for my program, The Art of the Deal, which is gonna be phenomenal, by the way. But Iman calls me when he was like, asking me if I wanted to be a part of it. And he was like, listen, dude, and he was kind of fucking with me, but he was like, listen, you say some crazy stuff on Twitter. I don't know. I gotta get back to the team. I'm like, cut the crap. Cannot play hardball with me. I see through it all. But like, actually, if I was like this polarizing, not in a good way, but like in a bad way, embarrassing guy, no one will want to associate with you. You're a brand risk. Like, you are a social liability and you can't do that. Number two is the most important by far, and it's being a good person. Are you someone that other people want to be friends with? And I really, in the last 2 years, I have learned so much about people. I come from a small town, so the only really social experience I had, and guys, I was kind of a loner in high school, to be honest. I didn't have a lot of friends. I wasn't very popular. One problem I have socially is I always speak my mind. Like, obviously in some situations, I know when to hold my tongue, but if I don't care about your opinion, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm going to speak my mind. I only had like high school clique social dynamic experience. Coming to Miami, was crazy. Like, I didn't know scammers were a thing. I didn't know that people did not have your best interest at heart. Like, I'm not gonna say his name, but there's a 36-year-old guy that a lot of you know that I have traveled with before, sent his private parts in a photo to a girl that I was hanging out with here in Miami that he knew I was with. We were at dinners together, we were on boats together. He knew, and he still tried to do that, like behind my back, and was my boy. Like, that kind of stuff is crazy to me. All these people are like stabbing me in the back. They're telling me one thing to my face, and then they're like, I had to learn really fast. And not just with women, but like how you do one thing is how you do everything. Like, would you go behind my back and steal an employee from me? Would you cut me out of a deal if it was convenient for you? So for number two, if you guys are like, oh, well, how do I build relationships? How do I get a mentor? How do I network? Be an honorable person, because it's hard to find men of honor today. And it's really, really, really hard to find brothers that like have your back. It's so difficult. And if you guys can do that, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have the business acumen. You don't have to be like accomplished, and people will still want to be with you. And number three is one that I don't really hear a lot. It's like, if you believe in something, stand up for it. I have built so many good, solid relationships off of speaking my mind, and then other people seeing my opinion, even if it's like a radical opinion, and they're like, oh, I think the same way, this guy's solid. One of the most important things for you guys to learn is I would rather have people love me or hate me, opposed to just play the middle. The middle, you don't exist. The middle, you're mundane, you don't exist. There is no positive or negative. You're at zero. I would rather someone hate me and feel strongly about me, because I can still switch that person. I can still use that energy of that hate in some capacity, or love me and be willing to like ride no matter what. Have a fucking voice, have an opinion, have a backbone. Like Andrew Tate, for example. Andrew's like, this is my opinion, this is how it is. This is how it is, and people love that. Imagine if Andrew was like, oh, well, I don't know, it depends on the situation. Like, nobody's going to resonate with that. So you got to pick a side. You got to stand for that side. Like, a man who stands for nothing falls for anything. And in a relationship sense and a social sense, people will band together with you. That's really about it, to be honest. Like, it's not that difficult. Everyone wants to complicate these things. Like, if you go look on YouTube right now and you're like, hey, how to build a perfect social circle, it's going to give you all this stupid stuff. End of the day, be cool. Speak your mind, and be a real person. Be a valuable person of character, of integrity, and of honor. Especially if you're a young man, have some honor. It is hard to find in this world. It's hard to come by. And if you have it, you have an advantage over people that is unbuyable. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.